You know, it's funny, when I started working on this, Alex, the guy I work with on this channel, asked me if I was going to do like a series, like or like a theme with my games that I do, because he's trying to do all the Gambar Gomon games, and he asked me if I was going to do like a, you know, chronological series as well, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to do whatever games I feel like, whatever comes into my head, whatever games I played as a kid and liked. But so far I got 2 Disney games lined up in a row, completely unintentionally until after the fact. So I don't know, maybe I can make something out of that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This is my second Let's Play. Very exciting, a milestone for me, if you will. This is Mickey Mouse's Magical Magic Adventure for Super Nintendo. Good game. Another Capcom game. It's oh, another Capcom game. Maybe I can make something out of that. I don't know. Anyway, good game. I think it's a little bit more well known than the Aladdin one that I did. The Aladdin game. It's definitely harder. It definitely engages the player a lot more than Aladdin does. It's definitely not. I mean, it's not just jump and jump and jump. It's kind of still a platforming game, but a little bit more than that. So, all right, let's dive right in. Got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 worlds. Not that many, but don't let that deter you. They're all very different, all very unique. Good game. You got to appreciate the Disney font on treetops. So, okay, let me try to sum this up. It's not like it's like an insanely complex game, but it's just basically you have a jump, just like in Aladdin. You just jump on your enemies. You also have the ability to, at the beginning of the game anyway, you have the ability to just grab things and fling them at enemies, which comes in handy. You eventually get, alone that sounds like nothing, but you eventually get 3 other costumes, which you'll find out later, but they all have different abilities, magic, if you will, that kind of ups the ante a little bit, changes things up. Certain situations call for certain outfits, and you can just use them accordingly, so that's the deal with that. It'll make more sense once I actually get them. My very bad explanation will be overdone by the actual game, so just sit tight. It'll make sense, I promise. Goodbye! So, I think these magical boxes you were talking about are just these blocks that are scattered through the game. The yellow ones you just pick up, and that's it, and the red ones infinitely duplicate after you pick them up, so just a good thing to keep in mind. Good thing to keep in mind for bosses, because a lot of bosses have red blocks around, and it's either that or jumping on them, and sometimes I just want to keep my distance and just chuck blocks at them instead of going in and getting hurt, most likely. I don't know why I did that, so... There's tons of secrets. This game is plagued with secrets, secret rooms, it has heart containers. I am not knowledgeable on this. It's like, whatever I find is what I get, so... I mean, I got through the game okay. I'm very aware that I didn't get everything in the game. Please don't remind me of that. The time is long past since I memorized this game. Those coins aren't just for extra lives or whatever. They're actually currency. There's actually shops in this game, believe it or not. Good thing the art was there. You can buy things like, I don't know, I think just like magic refills, heart containers, you know, whatever. In fact, I think there's one shop coming up right here. The one secret I did manage to find. apples give you points, and therefore I don't care about them. Here we are at the worst general store I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, I don't know when those items start showing up, but apparently he has none right now. First mini boss. Each stage has one mini boss and one big bad boss, so thing to keep in mind. This guy is actually not that easy. I mean, he looks like I'm freaking creaming him right now, but sometimes like he has these just... It's hard to explain. All he does is dart around and you jump on him, and he has these minions that he throws out right here. But his patterns are like so erratic sometimes that... I don't know, man. It took me a couple tries. I nailed him this time, but... I was inventing swear words when I was fighting this guy before. I do pretty well this time. Sometimes you just get lucky and he just does the same thing over and over, you know? Yeah, if you hold those guys too long, they gain consciousness and hate you. So don't do that. Cool. Made it. There's 4 mini stages in this first stage. Like, here's 1-3. I don't know if there's 4 in every big stage. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I love Mickey Mouse when he's in the water. He just looks like, why the hell am I in this water? Get me out right now. Frog, 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 ow. I distinctly remember doing that and I was so peeved. But, what are you gonna do? I'm not used to Mickey Mouse not being the king. Like, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan in that game. He's like the king, like he's like the Yoda of that game, and Super BA. And this one, he's just kind of like throwing blocks around. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Alright, this is the first boss of the game. It can be kind of hard. He has a very distinct pattern, even more so than the first mini guy, so he's not that bad. Just wait. Just wait for the really hard bosses. So, notice the 2 respawning red blocks on each side of the field. Those are coming very handy. By the time he stops blinking and is able to be hit again, you should already have a red block in hand. It's very important. It's just kind of like a rhythm thing. Also, every time you hit him, a piece of his body falls out that you can pick up and throw. I mean, I don't know why, like, you wouldn't just use a red block. I don't know. It does the same amount of damage and everything, so... It's just kind of an interesting thing. After a while, he goes crazy, and you have to finish him off really quick with, like, 4 more hits, I think it was. Whatever I just did. Cool, man. There's your first level. I'm about to get the first power-up in the game, so things kind of start picking up, and the... things start... What sets this game apart starts happening, so pretty soon.